For entertainment purposes only, all investment involves risk. Do not attempt to make any of the trades shared on our channel. I am not liable for any bad trades you make. Only idiots would listen to a stoner. This is not investment advice, nor am I a financial advisor. My own life isn't even together. Any income garnered from trading is subject to taxation from the IRS, and they will use everything in their power to recover taxes owed, including homing missiles, bloodhounds, and barracudas.
What's up, YouTube? We're back again with Stock Skills. It's December 19th. The market is closed. We had a little bit of action this week, though. I had made some videos. I was going to go over it and show you guys the stuff, and I guess I still can. Maybe right about now in the video, I'd probably have like some sections or something here and here, maybe playing the video. I don't know. We'll see what I do in the editing department. But, yeah, we had a couple things go off. Last week was pretty poppy. We ended up getting all of our free stocks in, and we did a little bit of trading. So let's get into the week's worth of orders that we did, and we'll go from there because there honestly is. It all fits on one page. It'd be really stupid to make day-to-day videos. I was prepared to, because I wanted to, capture the moment I liquidated the free stocks and it became tradable money. But I don't think that's really necessary. Like I said, hopefully by this point in the editing, I have a video like somewhere down here or two of them showing that. One of them, the Zynga, I had to get rid of at like 5 in the fucking morning. Like Webull had just opened up and I was just about to go to work. But anyway, let's go look at the order history here. And this is this week's filled orders. I already filtered out all of the cancels and the blah blah blahs, the ones that are still waiting to be filled. Let's hold on before we get started. You'll notice that we have 126.56. Let's see if I can get into the cash balance here. Here we have settled cash and unsettled cash, so obviously both of those equal more than 26.56. That's because I'm trying to get as fast ahead as I can, so I'm sort of using a little bit of that $100, but I'm not really using that little bit of that $100. I'm really just using the settlement nature of it, if that makes sense. I can only day trade about, well, whatever's in settled cash is what I'm allowed to day trade. But according to this account's rules, and the whole reason I made this freaking account, is that we're not going to go beyond whatever we got from the free stocks. So once I made a trade, see here, I sold my Zyngas, and then I ended up buying some Ocean Power, then selling them again. Those Zyngas ain't have time to clear that day. So when I spent the proceeds from the Zynga to invest somewhere else, that came out of settled cash instead of unsettled cash. But it's alright. Hopefully by Monday, all of this cash will settle, and then we'll go ahead and pull that $100 out, and we'll be rocking and rolling with nothing but a free account. That being said, let's get down into the order history here. Let me move this out of the way of the screen so I can see. Alright. Also, I got this really cool pen and touchpad. We're going to do this. Oh shit, I should probably set up the pen feature, huh? Let's see, whiteboard. There we go. So we can write this down and do some quick math here real quick. Yeah, I don't think I'll need a calculator. We're going to keep it pretty simple. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. So, we're going to come down here to the bottom. And starting off, we have these 2 shares of Southwestern. Now, hopefully I've put up a picture or something that shows the original 4 stocks that we got and what they were estimated to be valued at when we got them. But obviously time changes, value changes. So then when we finally got around to liquidating these bad boys at 11:33, almost noon, they were selling for $3.25 a pop. So that's what we ended up getting out for. And that started it off. So we were at $6.50. Now also there's a FINRA tax that comes out whenever you sell things. So to be completely honest, we only got 648. Let's see. Oh, gotta get off eraser. So we got Southwesterns here for 325, and we got times 2 equals 650, and then we'll just put a little star up here because it was actually tradable money. I couldn't trade with the full 650. I had to trade with 648 is what I actually had available to me in order to not tap into that $100 in any way, shape, or form other than the settlement feature of it. So we have that. Let's see. So we had that Southwestern Energy. We got 650. So now we'll continue onward. Oh yeah, maybe I should get this calculator out so I can show what happened here. So right after that here at 12:18, I was watching for a minute, figuring out where I was going to place my entry, and we finally went in. We ended up getting 1 share of some Verb, and we got 4 shares of some Farmy that day. And as you see, we made quite a bit of trades this day, which normally would be a big red flag, but using settled cash, it's no problem. So these were active at the same time, these 2 buys here, and we got 4 for $1.19, or 4 for 180, $1.18 and 9/10, and then we got 1 for 149. So just to verify, I should make this smaller so I can read past it. Okay. 6 1/4. So once I cleared, I had 648, and I judged my entry, and I ended up playing as much of it as I could, and I ended up using 6 1/4. And that, my friends, this pen is really weird to get used to. Let's close that. So those were our 2 buys. Then later in the day, once at 4 and once at 1. So apparently at 1 it cleared. I don't know why it's writing these so funky. That's pretty weird for that to be down there. But I sold 4 Verbs. Oh, it's because I placed that order, but it didn't execute till later. Okay, so, oh yeah, because I ended up having to buy more Verbs, but that was after the Farmies had liquidated. So what I bought for 118, I ended up selling for 121, so about 2 cent, 2.5 cent profit, times 4, because they're multipliers. So that was about 8 cents worth of shit. Then I ended up going back in on some Verbs because apparently I was losing. It went 143. I jumped back in and I reinforced my position. And I believe I got stuck with those for a while, didn't I? Oh, no. I jumped in at 145. Oh, I took a loss here. Well, fuck, I don't remember that. Damn, these weekly videos are going to be a little funky. So it appears that I took a loss because I bought in at 149, then I reinforced myself at 145, and then actually ended up getting my sell out at 143. So I ended up cutting my losses. It probably went a lot worse that day. I don't know. I'd have to look at the charts. So that happened, and then I said, okay, we're going to come back in the game better. And Farmy ended up getting clapped behind the scenes while we weren't dealing with it the very next day at 9:30 in the morning. So after hours, it got trashed. And it was down to even lower than we bought in on the first go-round. So this time around, we were able to buy 5. And we sold 5 back out in about an hour, in about 45 minutes. and we made 4 cents on each one, so that's 20 cents made right there. And that was the only trade we did. Oh no, that was a whole day that went by. Yeah, from 9:30 on the 15th to 10:18 on the 16th. So a whole day and an hour had elapsed. But we ended up clearing 4 cents per share, so that's 20 cents there. Then we ended up buying into Corbis, which I knew Corbis was on a bull run. They've been on a bull run this week. They've been a long time favorite of mine since they just got clapped. They were at $9, and then just for no reason they just dropped at $2, and then they got clapped again. But I was involved in the $2 clap, so I was a little upset about that. But they've always been on my radar, and I don't know why I didn't bring them up till now. Probably because they've seemed like a shit stock. I've been pretty upset with them. But one of the calls I sold on them executed for $1.50, so that's not bad. Anyways, so we got in on Corbis, and we couldn't get any real good plays, but we did manage to turn profit. We got in at $1.30, got out at $1.32. We started playing Sundance. We bought 3 of them for $1.97. We were able to get rid of 2 of them for $1.98 or $1.97 and a half. And in fact, that's one of the only positions we have left. We still cannot get rid of this Sundance. If I pull this up here, last price is $1.92, and we paid $1.97 for them. So we're still losing on Sundance, and we're trying not to solidify that loss. So we're gonna hold off. But this was all happening before the Zyngas came through. So we're only playing with like $6 worth of money here. But we're scraping up these pennies, you know. It's about percentages. If you have $1 and you make 20 cents, you just made 20%. That's fucking phenomenal, you know. People like to write off these pennies, but when you're doing small accounts, they really matter. So we managed to liquidate some of them. We ended up buying a share of Uranium Energy for $1.84. I guess I saw they were on a run that day. Or maybe not that day. It looks like I don't know. Maybe they were doing bad that day, and I bought right before 15 minutes before close, and sold out the very next day. I guess they probably were doing bad all that next day too, until they ended up getting sold for $1.90, and I was able to liquidate that position with a profit. That's the main key, is sometimes you may have to sit on stuff for a while, but the market is designed to go up. It is designed to produce profit. So you may have to sit on something for a minute. Keep other things in the work. Don't put too many of your eggs in one basket, and you should be alright. Here we have Zyngas. So this was that morning. Look, 5:27. I liquidated it. I was on the shitter in the morning. I just got up getting ready to go to work. I whip out all the accounts and going over them, and I see that this one that was 106 had suddenly shot to 126, and I'm like, oh yeah, man, which one of these great winners did I get? I completely even forgot that I was getting free shares. But as soon as those came in, we went ahead and liquidated them at 5:30 that morning. We sold out for $9.61. So this is our free shares, and Southwestern was our free shares. Let's get into here. ZNGA 961. And we had 2 of them. And that's $18, 19.22. I believe. Let me just double check. I'm pretty sure it is, though. 19.22, yep. So, we ended up having 650 and 19.22. And we're going to call that what we actually started with. So, we had the 50 and 22, that's 72. And 6 and 19 is 25. leading us to a wonderful grand total of 2572. Sorry, I don't run my mouth. I don't run my hand as fast as I run my mouth. So grand total 2572 is what it actually took to start this account. And we're going to take this 2572 and we're going to take it all the way to $25,000. Shit. That was wrong. This way. So we're going to take this account from $2572 to $25,000. I'm not sure of what the formula is to find out how many times a flip that is, but we're definitely going to be times 1,000ing this thing. We need to find out how many percent returns this is. So let's hop up in here. Let's come in here and go percentage calculator. Percentage calculator. Okay. Free online tool. Okay. What is blank percent of blank? Blank is what percent of blank? What is the percentage increase, decrease from blank to blank? Okay. So, what is the percentage increase, decrease from 25 to 25, come on, 25,000. And calculate. 99,900%. Holy shit, you cannot get better gains than that. And then when you truly think about it, and this is where it gets really disgusting here, is when you understand that none of this is actually even real. Zero. Infinity. We're talking infinite gains because you started from nothing. I mean, you go to 0.00, you go to 1 penny, and we're at 249,999,900% gains, but we know that it's truly infinite gains. However, from the free stocks value that they give us, which is 25, oh, excuse me, let's do the real shit, 2572, which is actually our number here. From 2572 to $25,000, we are going to demonstrate 97,100.622% gains. Absolutely unheard of. I'm not sure even Warren Buffett has seen these kind of gains. So once we actually complete this, this will be a feat of epic proportions. And honestly, every investor alive should be sucking my dick by that point. Not really. It's stupid actually, because once you get this account to, $100, then it's like trading as if you had started with $100. Once you get it to $1,000, it's as if you had started trading with $1,000. It's not really about. It's nothing really incredible. It's just a perseverance testament, really. And good decision making, that for that matter. So that's gonna be our ticket. Let me write that the fuck down. 97,100%. Oh, let's try out one of these cool pens. Let's try out this Galaxy pen. No, we want it thick. So, what was our number again? 97,100.62%. Oh shit, that's not percent. Percent. In case anybody asks, you saw it here first at Stock Skills. 97,100.62% gains. Let's fucking get it. We're gonna destroy the market. And they say that, I don't know, I'm gonna have to come up with something better to say right here. Last transaction on the order plate is now we're swinging our dicks here with, oh shit, let me get rid of that control button. There we go. So now we're swinging our dicks here with $25 instead of just, what's it called? Instead of just $6. That was pretty hard to do. But if we go back over the charts, I actually was still winning even with $6. Let's see. Here we had $100 and we get our free shares. And by the end of that day, I had already turned, it says 2 cents, but it's really 4 cents because it really said that I only had 106.48 in there. I remember that. So I made 2 cents. I ended up losing this day. Oh, that was probably the day I lost all that verb. 106.41. Then we came back up to 106.55, 106.59, 106.58. So we slowed down a little bit. But we're definitely making some progress in the upward direction here. So, and then we got our free stocks. So that's going to be a mega booster. And from 26.49 to 26.56, that's another small boost. We're going to see a lot of small growth in the beginning, but that's definitely going to help. I mean, here we cleared 7 cents profit times 10. We cleared 70 cents off of this trade, and this occurred, see, it says I bought at 5 a.m. Oh, at 6 a.m. and I sold out by noon. So, yeah, Ocean Power did pretty good on Friday. But, yeah, there's 70 cents cleared right there. And that's the difference between trading with $5 and $6 when trading with $20. And as we get bigger, we'll see there's a bigger difference in trading in hundreds of bucks and thousands of bucks. You can make different plays, but all in all, we are going to do what we said we are going to do. We are going to pull $25,000 out of thin fucking air. Sorry this video wasn't quite as entertaining. It was a little more informational, I guess. But that's where we stand. Let's see. Let's go over the watch lists before we get the fuck out of here. Ocean Power, Super League Gaming. They've been doing pretty alright. Let's see. Can I grid these? Ocean Power Tech. Grid. Okay, boom. So yeah, Ocean Power, Super League, Barbecue. The key is also to diversify your funds. Notice here in Ocean Power we have our renewable energy. These guys are making energy off of waves and buoys, our generators. Super League Gaming, that's a gambling company, sports betting. BBQ, you want to have some money in the food industry. And here we have Corbus Pharmaceuticals, Agenus, I think they're another pharmaceutical company if I'm not mistaken. Manufacturing of semiconductors, electrosensors. And like we said, we don't have enough money really to trade these two guys. We got one at 48 cents and one at 65, but Webull won't let us touch them until we got 100 of them. So that means we're going to have to be dealing with 65 and 48 bucks. There's no reason to even load that one in. So we're not going to even bother watching them yet. But we do have IDEX. They're in making electric vehicles, you always want to have your EV stocks. They did pretty good. I was in on the Blink boom that happened when they went from $8 to fucking 40. That was pretty amazing. Um, let's see. Yeah, and they didn't officially go to 40, but you had to be watching on after hours and you would have seen them hit it. So, okay, we closed down IDEX. Allied Esports again. Like I said, you want to have sports betting. You want to just kind of diversify your watch list, you know? And that's the other thing. This is only the $0 to $5 watch list. Verb. We'll put them on. Solo's been doing okay. I believe they gained quite a bit. I sold out of them on my main account anyway. And Gamble did pretty good, but they apparently got murked in the after hours. So, but let's keep them because now that we're playing with $20, these guys are officially in our price range. I got rid of Verb, but fuck it. We need to have some higher number stocks anyway. So this is what we'll call our official grid here. I don't think I have anything in my $10 up watch list. Yeah, there's no need to put anything in there yet. And I don't know. I'll go over and set these things up another time. But these are the companies that we're watching. This is what we're going to be playing with. If any more come up, obviously on next week's video, we'll go over that. Shit. Oh, what else do I need to say here? I guess that's pretty much it. We're covering my positions here. We're taking a 5-cent loss on that right now. But it's alright. We can hold on to this for as long as we need to. It ain't worth nothing but $2. There's no reason to take a loss here. We'll just play with the other... What is it? If that's $2... and we have 26. We'll just play with the other $24 and don't even worry about this until this turns profitable. We should have a limit order sitting tight on it already. I can't fucking see. Let me see. Go to my account. So we're gonna replace a limit order on Sundance and try to get them out of there at some sort of profit, even if it's only a 3-cent profit. It is what it is. You just always want to keep going up. I guess that's it. I would just be fucking running my mouth now. It's not like the market's even open right now. Yeah, we don't want to touch the settled cash beyond the 26, even if we could play cryptos. But we'll get into cryptos and options once we get a little bit more cash. But right now, options would completely make or break this account. And I don't want to roll the dice. This is kind of showing people... that there is money to be made in the stock market and you don't have to put anything really in. You just really need to learn what you're doing and how to make good trades. That's the primary focus of this video. Also, there's a good bit of weed smoking going on here too, so you'll catch a couple stoner moments here and there. Anyways, I guess I should bring this shit to a close, huh? This has been Stock Skills on YouTube. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. Any other stocks you want me to watch, leave them in the comments. We'll go ahead and put them up. You got any cool catchphrases, something to end these channels off? Whatever you got, man. I just want to, I guess, see what people have to say. Yeah, I doubt anybody's going to watch this far.